Omo, these gbas where they inside the Senate house. Who go help us go solve am? This matter I never talk about am before, but when I see the action of Natasha, I say women in action. Power dey sweet. When Senator Akpabio tell her say you have to sit down, I said no, I will not sit down. I have to say what is in my mind. I say whoa, power sweet. So anyway, my people, una welcome back to my page and my channel where they bring their proko come give una how na dey. If you never subscribe to this my YouTube channel, you never follow my page, wetin you dey wait for na? Abeg help me click on that notification bell so that anytime I drop any new video, you will be the first person to be alerted. And don't forget not to drop your comment on the comment section, because this one is sweet. Before this woman go stand up, they don't say you cannot tell me to sit the omo. No, say there is something at the back. And if you still watch the video of this Senator Akpabio, of this kind similar issue don't happen to her before. The violence wey happen to her that time, even this Senator Natasha, the one where she do e not even reach the half of her. But you see say the water where they up, where they fall, e go must surely reach the toe. Now so e be. I won't play the small clip for now. Mona wash am. Mona not talk say na mamas. Now na tell her. Oh yeah, let's enjoy the video.
Order, please.
Dismiss Senator Natasha, please. You are not recognized to speak from there. That is the order of the Senate.
Sir, order 10 on privileges.
Wahala, just they tell her say you are not expected to sit in that seat. Now be this gbas where they on social media. So hey whoa.
A motion declaring that the content of breach of privilege has been
suspension immediately.
or refer.
Before this Senator Natasha they vibrate like this, as she say they put something for her body, the thing don't really enter her brain. If you like say she just dey look for avenue when she go take leash waiting there her body, take give this man. Hey, Mr.
President, Order 41 reads, a matter of urgent public importance. 41.1. The matter for discussion shall, if possible, be referred to the President of the Senate before commencement of the day's sitting, and the President of the Senate shall refuse to allow the claim unless he is satisfied that the matter is definite and urgent. Order 51. Dispensing with notice. Notice shall not be dispensed with in the case of a motion or in respect of any other proceeding for which notice is required, except with the consent of the President of the Senate and the general assent of the senators present. Mr. President, this matter for urgent national importance is predicated on the looming constitutional crisis in Benue State, resulting from the purported removal of the Chief Judge of Benue State and calling for an urgent need for Senate intervention, and is sponsored by my humble self, Senator Emmanuel Udende, and Senator Titus Zam. Mr. President, the motion is on the fact that the State House of Assembly passed a resolution removing the State Chief Judge in contravention of relevant sections of the Constitution and without the participation of the National Judicial Council. And Mr. President, a few members, like 14 of them out of the 32 members of the Benue State House of Assembly, abstained from participation on that illegality, and subsequently they were suspended. And so, Mr. President, we feel that unless there is an urgent intervention, there is the possibility of a constitutional crisis, because this issue borders on the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended. And so, if Mr. President indulges me, with the consent of my colleagues, I will move the motion. Thank you, Mr. President.
Distinguished colleagues, when the chambers was renovated, I hope the renovation will not turn us into South African Parliament, where you hear Malema, 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 sit down, Malema, sit down, Malema, sit down. And that is because we know how the electronic system ought to work. I recall that in the 8th Senate, I had almost a similar issue where seats were reallocated as a result of movements. And I also moved at that time. So when I came into the chambers, they gave me a different seat. The next day they gave me a different seat. They gave me a different seat. So I also voiced out my anger. And I said, what is going on here? And then the Senate President was able to control. So everything I said did not get out to the public. And so social media had nothing to feast on. So unfortunately, we need to go back to our old microphone system so that people will not speak out of order and then speak when they are not recognized. So I apologize on behalf of the contractor who did this. Now, the distinguished Senator Abamoro actually mentioned this issue because we are not the judiciary. And when he said that is something that is capable of bringing crisis to the government and the people of Benue State. So I think is it the view of the Senate that he be allowed to proceed with the motion under Order 41 and 51? Those in support say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Senator, I didn't hear your voice. Yeah? So you may proceed.
If I'm to cite an order, I will cite a constitutional order, which is Section 1 of